Okay, so in a nice change of events, I didn't film us walking in or like me passing out from the Benadryl this time because I figured that would it's just getting repetitive at this point. But I guess I had to find some way to spice it up, and now I'm waiting on an ambulance to go to the hospital for a couple days. Oops. Okay, so I'm at the hospital. They don't really know what's going on, but they're checking for infections. I'm gonna go get an X-ray now, and then they took a bunch of blood work and some cultures and stuff like that. They're just trying to find the source of an infection. So all the tests came back negative. The X-ray didn't show anything in my lungs, except the cancer. And should be able to go home soon after some antibiotics. So it's better than having to stay overnight like the original plan was. But yeah, so no signs of infection, which kind of points toward it being a side effect of or a symptom of the cancer itself. And if it is, the fever should subside after not only the antibiotics but also the chemotherapy, because all of my cancer symptoms seem to go away within the first 24 hours of having a treatment of chemo. But I will still keep you guys updated. So I have to stay overnight. They want to observe me throughout the night, and I'm getting a CT scan to check the size and of my tumor, and that's all the medical stuff. Megan and Douglas are here. They gave me some kind of mystery meat and I couldn't finish it, so my dad is running to get me some food. It was really nasty. Yeah, it was real nasty. But the cake was good. Megan brought me Gatorade too. They're so helpful. But yeah, so hanging out here overnight. Dang. Sorry. And Dad comes in clutch.
Okay. Do you have any like chest pain or anything like that? That's new?
I had like chest pressure, but
Okay.
it was it's just been shaking for the last hour. I kind of expected it, something like that.
You grabbed them.
And he looks out and he gets smiley.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. Didn't expect to see ya.
That's what, as soon as I saw you, I said, no way.
Yeah, this is where I work.
Close the door.
Yep.
It's the next morning. We don't really have any more solid answers. Just waiting for things to come back. But the one thing that cancer has done is Megan and I now can understand each other's pain, because I had to get a nerve block, which is essentially an epidural. So I know what that felt like. And now she knows what it feels like to sleep in the chair that I had to sleep in while she had a 40-hour labor. And it's not comfortable. Well, we got confirmation that it's pneumonia, and on the bright side or the downside, I guess, depending on the way you look at it, I can't even tell that I have it, because the symptoms of pneumonia are the same as going through chemotherapy. And unfortunately, it's looking like I'm going to be spending a couple more days in the hospital. But I guess with any of this stuff, just better safe than sorry. And I got my laptop, and Disney Plus just came out, so I guess I can make it not so bad. And I always have visitors. Look guys, I got a visitor. 2 visitors.
What am I, Miss Me?
You've been here all day, I showed you already. Can you believe these kids out here? So it is now day 3 in the hospital, and I mean, I feel fine. I have, you know, a little bit of a cough. They've been pumping me full of antibiotics, and now I just want to go home, you know. My family moved Thanksgiving around because my brother's gonna be home. I have some other family home, and I really don't want to miss it, you know. But you know, health is number one. I got a little baby and a new marriage I got to take care of, so you know, making sure that it's safe to go home is obviously number one priority, but it doesn't make the urge any less. I just want to go home and see my family. So I talked to the lung doctor. I don't know what the actual technical term for that, lungologist, but he cleared me for oral antibiotics because I've actually been getting all my antibiotics through an IV. But now I'm clear for oral ones like a pill or capsule, and I just need to talk to an oncologist. I don't know if the oncologist that I normally deal with is the one on call or if it's his partner, but once I get that information or get cleared from the oncologist, I'm going home, baby. So the Wi-Fi here is terrible, which is, you know, great because I just signed up for Disney Plus. I watched Beauty and the Beast with my wife once, and that's it, because I've been here the whole time. That being said, you really find some weird ways to occupy your time. I mean, I won't go into any details or anything, but yeah, you come up with things back in the Stone Age kind of things. Before Wi-Fi. Yes.
God. You can see my car from here, actually.
I'm free. We're getting out of here.
Busted out.
We're getting out of here. All right, so just finished up an early Thanksgiving with some family, and what a hectic couple days it has been. And I'm not really that superstitious of a person, but I do want to point out that this is the first chemotherapy treatment that I did not wear my purple shoes. And I ended up in the hospital for 3 days. So we won't make that mistake again.